Hello, it's Oren Prunken, and today I want to talk to you about an ad I received in my mailbox. Now, I've talked about this before, but on my letterbox, I don't actually have a no junk mail sign or sticker. For the sole reason is I love getting quote unquote junk mail, which is really just advertising coming into my letterbox because, and I've talked about this before, there's a couple of reasons. Number one is I actually get to see what everyone else is doing, and that is the best education. I can come up and try to reinvent the wheel, or I can see what other people are doing, and if I respond positively to that or I purchase something, there is a clue there that it actually works in the real world. I don't need to go recreate anything. So I love looking at and keeping advertisements that come in. Now, there was a particular advertisement that came into my letterbox, and it was just slightly larger than an A5 color gloss cardboard flyer. And now it looked like an ad, and I kind of preach don't make ads look like ads. But anyway, it caught my attention, and I don't have it in front of me obviously because I'm driving, but it said something along the lines of free. And that caught my eye. There was a pattern interrupt, and I read it further, and it was actually an ad for hearing aids. Now, I don't have a need for hearing aids. My hearing is fine. I've got it tested actually, despite me working in nightclubs and DJing and MCing and promoting for many years. My hearing is fine. But the way they sold it, not just the free aspect, and I'll get into that in a minute, but actually what their offer was amazing. I don't even need it. I don't even have the problem. I'm like, damn, I want that. It sounds cool. So what they were offering, and I think it was 20 or 25 free trials for this new hearing aid that is invisible. Invisible hearing aids. So everyone's current associations with hearing aids, right, is that they are big and clunky and you've got to put them around your ear and they're hideous and they look a bit awkward and they show everyone that you've got a hearing issue. And it's just, if I had to have them, I wouldn't want to wear them. Now these things, that sounds amazing compared to having to wear these big bulky hearing aids. Invisible hearing aids, that sounds amazing compared to what is already on the market. It's a completely new offer. Now I don't need them, but I want them, right? So, and they're free, you can go in and get a trial. So obviously I'm not going to go and ring them up and have a free trial because I wouldn't be eligible and it would be a waste of my time and all of the other things. But it is an amazing offer. They're not trying to sell me on anything, although they will eventually for the people that inquire, because there's going to be tons more people than the 20 or the 25 that they're asking that are inquiring. So 20 to 25 people will get the offer, but all of the hundreds of other people, maybe thousands of people that inquire about the offer will then be marketed to. So in the first contact, you know, I don't know them. You know, it's coming in at either frozen or cold kind of temperature, that they're just doing everything correct. They're going to upsell or they're going to start marketing to all those people that put their hand up. It's a great qualifier to say who's in, who's out, who has the problem and who wants a solution. And who doesn't have the problem and still wants a solution, like me, but I joke. It's a great qualifier. It works out who they should be marketing to and who they shouldn't be marketing to, and they're not selling on the first interaction. They're not asking people to marry them on the first date. So I think it's a phenomenal ad, and it should just, you know, go and remind you of all the things you should be doing with the very first contact with someone new that doesn't know your brand, doesn't potentially know they have a problem, but more importantly, they probably know they have a problem, but they're looking for solutions, and they're looking for ideal solutions, and probably because your solution is going to stand out because it's way different than everything else that's on the market, they will pick you, but eventually, not the first one. You're not trying to sell them on the first interaction. It may work, but most of the times it won't. As I've kind of demonstrated here, I probably wouldn't buy them, but I would definitely go in and get the free trial version, and then they'll probably upsell me because the product's so good and I see all the benefits of it, and they've given me a demonstration of it. You can't actually demonstrate that product and its effectiveness and its value through an ad. But you come in, you take a trial of them, you get blown away of how good they are. They work the same as another as an alternative hearing aid. Obviously, I'm speculating with that, but I would assume it's to be true. You got to fulfill on your promises. But then, second of all, it's invisible. You're like, I am sold, and then once the trial's over, you go purchase. So yeah, phenomenal work with this ad. So I want you to think about what you're doing and how this could relate to any of the advertisements that you create. And I want you to go try it out, implement it. Let me know how you go. And like always, until we talk next time, I hope you have a fantastic day and goodbye.
Thanks for listening. And if you like what was on here and want more, please go to orenprunken.com.